Hey ladies and germs, welcome back. Nate here again, and we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity today. So let's load this bad boy up, and I'll catch you all up on where we were, in case you haven't seen the last part. So, on the last episode, we fluked our way and stumbled our way through the bottom floor of the Temple of Eothas. Many of my party members died in the fights, and I did get a bit salty with it. But we're back again here today, and we're going to try and finish off this quest. Basically, we found out at the end that the guy who had asked us to go and find the priests' bodies had actually lied to them and told them to stay in there and locked them in there. We don't really know why, so we're going to try and find that out. And also we're going to try and track down the guy who betrayed his friend and got him killed by a bear. 'Cause that's not very nice, you know. You don't do that to your friends. That's not cool, guys. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get straight on with this. So Barick and co. Just chilling out here in the old treasure room where we found the dead priest's soul. And now I think we can pretty much just mosey on back. We are a bit wounded. We had to use all of our campfires in the last episode, literally all 4 of them. Because I suck. Anyway, moving on from how much I suck at this game. We will... Have I done this lever? Oh, it's not even a lever, it's just a... Oh, that's where I got the helmet from. Okay. So, let's go and confront our good friend Werton. See what he has to say about his crimes against his priests. So I'm really enjoying this Let's Play at the moment. If you guys are enjoying it still, just let me know. Oh, here we go. Barick. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. And there it is. There's the door. Oh, some candles. What do we got? Barick. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
What's all this for?
Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room and you uncover your eyes again and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
I don't think we should snuff the candles out, should we? We'll leave it, because that'll just upset him. And he's our buddy, he's our tank.
It's nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
Yeah, well, if I was an arsehole, you know, I would have snuffed it, but... I'm a nice guy, guys, I swear. I don't mean to be evil. Let's just speed this all running up. Let's find our good friend. Oh, here we are.
Good day to you.
Werton smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm's hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly around the ruins. You lied to me. Honest. What? Werton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. And I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. Perception, yeah. We're perceptive and not aggressive. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your confidence, maybe? Werton opens his mouth to protest. Something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. How did you know? How could you betray them? They trusted you. Werton makes a strange, wounded noise. Betrayed? I was never one of them. Mad followers of the Shattered God. If I could have chased them all out of town. If... Oh, you're an asshole. You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did every day, every single day. I went to the temple and I warned them.
I told them that they were playing with fire and Radrick wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about, like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them.
So you killed them because they wouldn't listen.
No, of course not. I don't know.
Wharton whispers very quietly.
I think it's on the same... I think on it all the time, wondering... I told the commander the priests had left town, and he ordered the temple sealed. I remember that moment. It was like a dream, like I went far away for a time. I watched them start bringing the place down, burn the tapestries, the books. It was like between one blink and the next. It was over. It's too late to say anything.
Edda's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Too late to say anything? You had days to tell someone. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd have known. There were some of the last decent folks left in this hole. Now I've got people that's left like you. We're not cruel. I don't think he abandoned them to save his own skin. You could have spoken up. You could have told Radrick the truth. Wharton nods slowly.
I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me, but I could have saved them.
He looks up, his eyes at you, eyes wet.
I didn't. I told you the way of it,
Wharton says, his voice rough.
I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision.
See, I don't want to. I want to make sure that we please our party member who was one of them. So, it's not too late to make an amends. Wharton lets out a breath he was holding.
I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do?
Bury their bones and try to live a better life than you have so far. Wharton looks at you at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath.
I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do the right by them somehow. Thank you for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use.
Yeah, well, I pretty should have killed him, but you know, we're trying to be nice, even though I'm a rogue. It doesn't really fit the archetype, but oh well. I'm quite tempted if, by the time we get to the end of this game, to maybe try out Tyranny. I've heard good things about that as well. I've heard it's very similar to this. I think it's actually made by the same company, Obsidian. I'm not sure, but I've heard good things about it, and I am pretty tempted to try it as well. Lots of decisions as such and such. Well, I also Googled. I'm just going to save it because I have also Googled where we can find our good friend Nonton, and we're going to go and track that bastard down now. There's Ingrod's house. Just there. So let's get over there. Oh, maybe I should rest first. I'm not sure. Is this stealing? If I fuck it, we need the beer more than you do. Okay, let's confront this guy. Ingrid. This man and woman appear to have been in deep conversation, working at clothes in two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Hello.
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nantan? Nantan coughs. Yes. I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. He inclines his head. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? I know what really happened in the bear cave, Nantan. Colour drains from Nantan's face.
I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it.
Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nantan, touching his arm. This is about the accident. We're both grieving Pearlie's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nantan shakes his head. Minutely. Okay. You see a tremble in his hands.
What would make you suggest such a thing?
Does it sound crazy and say about a vision, or should I just diplomatic, this motherfucker. Let's drop it on him. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one, I think. Why did you do it? He was your friend. I know what happened, man. Martin hesitates, and then his expression darkens. My friend? He was a cruel enough man to his friends. You didn't know him. You wouldn't defend him if you did. His hands fall to his sword belt. Martin, wait! Ingrid raises her hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but it isn't what you think. Purdy, my husband, he was as much of a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expressing pain. Nantan, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind who cared for me. Please, all I want is to leave this place and start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. With some coins saved up, you could have it if you'll only let us go. You do need the money. So Pearly was an arsehole from what I'm hearing, and he beat his wife. So we could be really. We've been nice already today. So you know what? Sounds fair. Hand it over. 50 copper. That's all you had. Really? Oh. Well. Yeah. Ingrid sags with relief. Thank you! From the bottom of my heart, thank you! She fumbles through one of the bags and withdraws a heavy coin purse which she hands to you. For your compassion! My compassion? You have to pay me double for that. Let's go, Nantan. We've got a long way ahead of us. Yeah, get out of my sight. No level up still? Ah, come on. We're gonna rob this house blind then. We got Deerwood Part 2, The Broken Stone War. I'll read that later, I guess. I cannot sleep. What do I press to get this thing up? There you go. Saber Scroll of Minor Resistance. Minor Endurance, sorry. Silver Felling, which is worth 6 coppers. Ooh, cool. Cheers, folks. Okay, so got those two written off. Just going to have a little look through the quest log after. We're going to go back to the inn quickly and have a rest. No! We're going to go to the shop and get some more campfires and see if we can get any gear for our wonderful adventurers here, because Lord knows they need it. I'm just going to let's get in here. I'm just going to quickly pause the video, and I'm going to just go through all of the stuff in my inventory and have a little fiddle around with my people, and I'll show you guys what I did afterwards, because obviously this will take a bit of time probably, so bear with me. I'm going to use my magic powers to materialize. Okay, welcome back, guys. Not really much happened. I just sold everything pretty much in my stash that I didn't want weapon-wise and armor-wise, because there's loads of crap. We've got Barick. We had a Brigadine's, there's a bit more armour for him. Lady Lorna has some scale mail now, and she's got the new flail that we found. And the +9 will I gave to Edda, because I think that will... Well, he is a priest of Ethos, for one. Or was. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I just found another mission here.
Greetings.
So we'll grab that. So there's a... Good to see you again. What can I do for you? You mentioned something about your stock being low. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now, and we haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. Titani snorts. As if there's a lot to dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities have created far too many opportunities for the unscrupulous sorts. Titani scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be heading that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for the supply wagon. Or my shipment at least. They'll be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of the weapons go to His Grace, Lord Raderick. Titani glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be. Doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Where was the wagon travelling from? We send the wagon up from New Hiomar with weapons, and it swings round through Logholm and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Titani shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they made it to Logholm. Haven't heard a thing since. I'll find your supplies, pal. Titani nods.
You'll have my thanks. You bring those supplies back and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up, or they can take up their farming instead.
So we've got another mission for when we leave town, which will probably be pretty soon. So you're going to go hit the inn now and get some rest. Because I'm pretty sure we're pretty tired. I don't want to waste any campsite stuff. I just bought four new camping supplies. So we are all good for that. Let's get ourselves a night's rest and then we shall continue on. I'm going to just teleport ourselves through the night as well. On 1, 2, 3! Welcome back, guys. And it is day again. And it is a lovely rainy day where we can just all enjoy the bad weather together. So, which actual way are we actually supposed to go now? South or east? I kind of want to say east. So I'm pretty sure that guy mentioned something about east, so I'll have a run over there and see what's going on. Yeah, it's been such a fun game so far. Okay, Eastern Wood, okie doke. Let's go. I don't even know if this is actually the way to go, but when in doubt, travel out there and see what's going on. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah, you get Stronghold eventually as well, which is cool. Although it doesn't really do that much. I mean, you get some cool little roleplay bits there. We'll check it out, obviously, once we actually get it. Okay, so we're just going to pop a save on. What's the sign here say? Does it say east to Radrick's Hold? Oh, this isn't the way we want to go at all, is it? Oh, bollocks. God damn it. Yeah, I don't want to go see that guy. Seems like a bit of a butthole. A bit of a butthole! Well, I'd imagine most lords and ladies in this kind of setting of a game would be. Okay, so let's take the road south instead then. And let's see where this takes us. We wanted to go to what, the Black Meadow, did he say? For the thingamajiggy, the blacksmith. God, I'm not even sure. The brain is not really working today. We will get through it. We will push on. Pausing to issue commands is an important part of combat in Pillars of Eternity. No kidding. It literally just pauses it for you like all the time. Save. I do save a lot in this game. I will have a look at one point. Or see if I can get like an auto save. Oh, whoa, way too quick, guys. Okay, looks like some wolves there. Yeah, I just want to get a level up really again because we do need to level up some more. Sick it. Get it. Everyone get it. Oh my god, it's knocked me down. Good job I put that new armor on though, eh? Because that is really helping me out. You know what? Just actually, oh no. I fucked up. You done messed up, dude. Kill it. There's 4 of you. There's a wolf. There you go. Good job. Okie doke. So we want to get to the Black Marsh. Or Black Meadow, whatever it was. We'll look for some signs. Oh.
Saw you in the flames.
Saw you in the flames, I did. I swear it. Durance. Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow pulse of a blacksmith's bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere there is a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Oh. The question mark is barely there. As the man makes his statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, and slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn, and the statue blossoms into flames. You know, cool guys don't look at explosions and fire and stuff, you know?
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, guys.
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
I do not know who Margaret is, but you called her a whore. Study the man. Sudden weaving flames from the statue of Margran cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks from the road. The hems on his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. But while his hands are thick and callous, they bear no burn or scorch marks. Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. The man smiles slightly at your words and nods, never taking his eyes off. I could do better, though the roads hold little else. His eyes run the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways.
I'm a drifter and a rogue, you know.
But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
Examine the statue. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it's some kind of trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks thick, stout of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns, and there is a certainty that the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. You never know, man. I didn't catch your name, buddy. Why you want to speak with me?
I didn't give it.
No, you didn't.
You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
Well, it's easy to identify people when you know what they're called, you know. What do I call you, asshole?
It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head and his hands curl tightly on his staff.
I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
A crack that shines light, hey?
We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire.
Wise.
I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable.
Which is considerable.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
Company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
Oh yes. And 4 becomes
Hey there.
5. And we have a new buddy with us. Okie doke. Probably going to leave this part here, guys, with our newfound friend. Let's just have a look at it
What?
quickly. Oh, so he's another priest. Okay, so we are going to be absolutely fine when it comes to support classes now. His level, he's got some level 2 spells
Yes.
as well. And he can cast 4
What?
level 1 spells. Oh wow, this guy is the real deal. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it wasn't the most exciting episode, but we will continue our journey on the next episode to the Black Meadow. If you enjoyed the video, drop us a like, subscribe, or share with your friends. And if you've got any feedback or anything, feel free to leave a comment. I'll make sure to read them and try to take that into account. But thanks for watching again, and have a good rest of your day. Nate signing off.